Hi guys, Tiffany here. So I'm having issues speaking and getting words out, but I figured we can get together and hang out while I get some stuff done. And I'm trying to be quiet because everyone is asleep. Hi Diane. Hi Vicky. So if I can't get words out or if it sounds weird, that's because I'm having issues with shakiness in my body and in my throat. So other than that, I just figured it's late and I make a video since I'm starting a new quilt. So those of you who are new to my channel down here on that side, just subscribe and don't forget to like. Other than that, I'm not going to go through the whole spiel. I'm trying, guys, trying. Hi, Sandy. We'll see. It's Insomniac time, guys. So I decided um, to make a Jacob's ladder out of batiks, these rolls that I get at Tuesday morning. And I don't know how many I need. I did the math. Um, I need a lot of squares. And I'm going to make them where they come out 5.5 inches, I think, because I'm doing that. So these will come out 5.5, and these will come out 5.5. And I did the math on how many pieces I will need, which is this pile. Yeah. So I don't know if I need 1 or 2 rolls yet because I didn't get that far. So for now, I'm just pressing my, if you can see right here, I'm pressing them flat and making 2 piles so that I can equally distribute the color through the quilt. You know what I mean? So I'm just pressing, making them nice and flat because the roll really messes them up and they get all crinkly, and batiks like to stay when they get pressed. So they're getting flattened out now. Fixing to go to bed. Probably still will. Got the baby. We have the babies here too, but they're in bed. So I'm just pressing, and I think I can, ouch, come this way so I can see. She should be good. I just talked to her yesterday, so she should be good. Maybe she'll pop on. I hope you guys can hear me good enough. Hi, Sonia. I was kind of afraid because I'm trying to be quiet as well as having issues talking right now, that I was afraid that if you guys can hear me properly or not. I like batiks. They're so pretty. Look at that. So pretty. It reminds me of tie-dye. That would be fun to make a quilt out of tie-dyed fabric. See, there's Michelle now. Hi, Michelle. This computer screen is here, and I'm reading from the big one so I can read it and see. And I think it's time to tie my hair back. I just took a shower. I'm not gonna burn myself, Sandy. I'll be good. And I wouldn't probably feel it too much even if I did. I have to subcut one set, and these are 6-inch strips, and I have to subcut one of these piles into 3-inch because I need more 4 patches than I do half square triangles. It won't help. It's an MS thing. My inside my body and my throat, it's doing this inside of me, and it doesn't come out properly when I talk. It's like I'm trying to think how when someone cries a lot and they get out of breath and then kind of like make funny noises. That sensation is what's inside of me, making it hard to talk. But I wanted to come on because you guys always wonder how I get so many projects done. And this is how, because I'm up the hours that everybody else is asleep. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm not going to press this other roll yet until I know I have enough pieces because I still have to cut background yardage. And I'm going to grab that. I ordered some black to go with projects. So I have a nice fresh bolt here of black. And I need, for now, for this to go with one roll, I need 3 1/4 yards. So I'm going to cut out 3 1/4 yards to start. And this is how I cut yardage. I'm going to move these. My 2 stacks. I take a yardstick and I'll lay it up here. This is how I cut my yardage. Put a yardstick up here. So 1 yard, grab it, fling it. 2 yards, fling it. And I'm making sure to line back up. 3, and I need a quarter more. Pair of scissors, come in 9-ish inches. And cut. All right. And now I'm going to quickly press this nice and flat. That's okay, Sandy. We'll see you later when I come on for Sew Sunday. Okay. So once that's in half, I find the other end. And I take both these and put them together. Line up. Flatten. Keep it straight. Nice and flat. Nice and flat. Grab this end. Line it. That way I can cut all these at the same time. I'm going to create a crease so it cuts flat. And now to the cutting board. All right. Let me turn. Stay. All right. So, keeping it nice and flat, I'm going to line up on the mat. Make sure that all these cross the line. I'm going to use this line for reference. I need to bring in my other cutting mat outside, the one that has the actual numbers on it. Okay. It's nice and flush. Grab, place my ruler or my weight down and measure twice, only cut once. So we're going 2, line up and cut. You put your mat on there. You could cut and not have to move. Hold on. Put your mat on there. You cut and not have to move them. Oh, on the ironing board, it's a little too wobbly for that. Okay. My goodness. Sorry, guys. Okay. Sorry. So these are 6-inch strips. So it's 6-inch ruler. So that is what I'm going to cut. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 strips every time. And I need 20 for now. So there's 4. Now let's cut 4 more. Line up the ruler edge with the fabric and cut 4 more. That's 8. 4 more. You don't have to cut this many layers at once, guys. I just, because I have the 60, I can do that. There's 12. Nah, I think the ironing board can just stay as crappy as it is. It's just for pressing. I have another mat out in the garage. Okay, keep them nice. Don't disrupt. We're gonna make, this will be 16. You guys see how I did that math perfectly? There's 16. And we should get, are you kidding me? Looks like I'm going to have to cut a little bit more yardage. Like seriously, 6 inches. Do you hate when that happens? So this is 17, 18. And I need 2 more. And these can just go and I'll cut them up later. So I just need 2 strips. Just 2. I'll look at comments in like 2 seconds. I'm looking for a 60 blade that will last a while. This one has lasted quite a long time, guys. But I just ordered more. Got them on Amazon for me from some place that has 100% money back guarantee. So I'll change it when it goes out all the way. Yeah, once it's completely not working anymore, then I'll swap out the blade. For now, it's still working. But I've had it for months. Just more. When back quarters, let's cut wonky. Yeah, I just had that the other day. Funky back quarters. And missized ones from like 20 or 40-inch fabric because they were like 20. Then take away the inch for selvage. It sucked. Okay. There we go. That is exactly what I need. So now sub-cutting. I need that. I'm going to grab my 6.5. And we're going to start with one stack. Now, my math says let's see if you could see. The math that I did says that I need 112 6-inch pieces to make 224 half square triangles. If I want to make my quilt 7 across by 8 down. So I am going to cut all of these into 112. Is that the OFA blade? Yes, they're OFA blades. Got 10 of them for like $14.96 or something like that, or $14.97. So I'm gonna stack these so I get 2 more. We're gonna use the calculator at the same time. Four, 5, 6. They're kind of wonky. 6, 7, 8. And now we're going to do this pile. 1, 2. Oh, let's just stack them out of the way. That's right. 4. Nicely stacked. 6. We're going to do that. 6. And this is 6, right? Yeah. Move that out of the way. I'm making 3 stacks. There we go. All right. Let's make sure. Yep, 6-inch. So we have 6-inch, and I'm gonna straighten these up. And line up. And now this is a Fiskars, so this is 6.5. This orange area is the half for anybody that's new. So I'm lining it up on that last line that's visible in black. Cutting my 6-inch pieces. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to 112. I'm being a little smart about this. Plus, this would be 6. Let's straighten that up. So I'm going to cut 6 pieces at a time. 6 plus. You have to try to find more fabric. Plus 6. Michelle's always needing more. Plus 6. Yeah, I think that I'm gonna have to use both packs. What do you guys think? Definitely. Right. Plus 6. Yep, we'll need 2. And plus 6. So let's see. Plus 6. So I get 60. And all this will just be scrap. So that gives me, I need to cut more. So I'm gonna have to press this other roll and use 3 1/4 more yards of fabric. Yes, went to cut background, did not have enough. It was after the store closed. I'm sorry, Michelle. I hate when that happens. Are you sure too will? I'm pretty sure. I wrote it down. If I got 60 and 60 is 120, so I'll get the rest out of this. You get where I'm going? So I needed 2 rolls because I'll have to cut the 3-inch, which will be in halves. But those I need, hold on, 560 3-inch squares. So, but I'm going to chain piece and strip piece the next set, the 3 ones for the 3-inch, and then subcut, if that makes sense. I think I got it down, guys. So 2 rolls will be a big, huge quilt, because this block will be. Oh, I didn't do the math for that. Let's see. 60 pieces. I like to write down. This is what I do when I can't sleep. I write down. No, it's 3-inch because these will be making half square triangles that finish at 5.5. 3.5 yard background. Oh, because I just cut those 2 more. Yeah, 3.5. I'm going to write that down. Okay, 60 pieces per roll. Bam. Okay, now, hold on. Delete. Let's see how big this thing is going to be. Just out of curiosity. So, 7. Okay. Wait. 5, 1, 5, times 3, 1, minus 1. 15-inch block. 15.5-inch block. So a 15.5-inch block. Let's see. Hold on. Clear. Now, 15.5 times 7. It's 108. Hold on. 0.5 minus 6 inches is 102.5. 102.5. So this quilt that I am making right now will be 102.5 by, let me do that one more time. So 15.5 times 8, 124 minus 117. It's going to be a huge quilt, guys. Hey, Lacey. So this will end up 102.5 by 117. And it's a Jacob's ladder. It's going to be huge. Okay, back to calculator and leave it there. Okay, let me cut these real quick, guys, because I'm taking my sweet ass time. I'm hoping that the shakes will be gone by later for regular Sew Sunday. Because it's so annoying with the shakes in my throat. Feels like I'm full. Lovely. Get all these stacked quickly. Quickie. Hi. Did I just say hi? I think I said hi. Thanks for coming on. And don't mind my shakiness tonight. It's pretty bad. So I sound funny. Plus, I'm trying to be quiet when I talk. But laughing makes it so hard to talk and concentrate. Oh, it's freaking annoying. I dropped my ruler. Okay, guys, let's get this show on the road, shall I? Okay. Oh, you have this from the front that you can use to make a piece back with. Wow, yes, it will be. Is this your pattern, or did I buy it? Mine? This is me. Yes, I designed up a Jacob's ladder. Obviously, somebody created Jacob's ladder. These are just my own personal sizes using these batik rolls, if that makes sense. Okay, let me get these finished. Cut. I might not start sewing tonight. I'm probably start tomorrow because it's getting a lot later and the baby is on the other side of that wall right there. And I don't want her to wake up, you know. And all these scraps I'm gonna save because you guys know that I can make a table runner or something out of them. Line up nicely, nicely. Trim this flush. I just really wanted to hang out with you guys. I knew some of you would be on. Oh, it's MS. I have shakes, so it makes it shaking inside my body, and it makes it very hard to talk. Michelle, can you explain it in typing, please, if possible? I know you're there. Multiple sclerosis has many issues, and this one is the craziest because it shivers inside of me, making everything shake, even my voice, as well as the need to urinate constantly, even though I know I don't have a full bladder. But it's tiring. And that's why I'm hoping that the shakes end tonight or tomorrow. I forgot the actual name of what happens, and there's a medical word for what happens inside of our bodies when this happens. I don't remember. I'd have to look it back up. Why, thank you. I know you will use every scrap. Heck yeah, I will use every scrap. You know me, no waste. No waste. You know, Lacey, this could possibly work for your um, 5-inch roll things. If you wanted to do a Jacob's ladder, I just figured these would be easier for me to do with this than to do it with um, something else because I had fat quarters. I don't want to have to do the math for fat quarters, so I just went ahead and did it with these rolls instead. All right, 6-inch. But just so you know, this can be done. It just be smaller, but not by much. But it would use the same amount of pieces, that's for sure. All right, now to press the second set for. All right, hold on. Let's stack all this first. That way everything is together because I still have to draw on all of these from corner to corner. Oy, oy, oy. I've never done with Jacob's ladder. You should try then. Do it these are the 6-inch rolls. Let me grab it. This was a 6-inch roll up, like that. But this is the same thing with your 5-inch rolls, and you would just be cutting half of them at 5-inch squares, and then the other half, you would be 5-inch squares instead of 6, and the other half would be 2.5-inch. You know what I'm saying? Because yours are 5, mine are 3.5. So you would just be doing that. It would just be one number down. So your blocks would be 12.5, because your finished block size would come out 4.5 inches per this. If you started with 5, sewed on each side, cut it on the diagonal, you would have 4.5 inch. So you would end up with a complete block 9 patch in the Jacob's ladder form at 12.5 inches. So technically you can do this with those rolls if you wanted. I'm using Batiks because I think it's going to look really awesome, because I saw one online, but it was set up differently. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It was shaped funny. They had them all facing outward. I want to make mine squares. All right. This stack. Look at that. Look at that pretty stack. Needs to be drawn on the diagonals. I think I'm just gonna press diagonal lines, honestly. That'll save me time and drawing on them all. I don't know. All right. So now to cut up the black. And I'm gonna press the other batiks for now, though. The other roll to do the 3.5 inch, or to do the 3-inch subcuts on. So let me turn the camera back over to pressing and up so you guys could see me. How many strips were in your rolls, and are you using one? I'm using 2 rolls. There's 20 strips per roll. Two rolls, 20 strips per roll. Same concept. And let's see, 1, 2, 3. I got 3. You can get 4 cuts per 4 on yours. If they're 5-inch strips, right? You can get 1, 2, 3. You can get 4 5-inch subcuts. So actually, it would be faster to get the amount you need in 5. I got 6-inch, so I didn't get as many cuts per strip, subcuts. Oh, it's getting hard to talk, guys. Like, whew, I'm feeling horrible, but it's okay. I need steam. Mr. Steamy says I need to steam. Trouble thinking words together, the body tells that the nervous system is kind of inside. We must wait until it passes hours or days. Okay. So 1 regular desert roll or 2 junior desert rolls. Exactly. 1, and then you would be able to do, hold on, 5 across by 6 down on the blocks. My iron is talking. So you would get 5 across by 6 down. I'm doing 7 across by 8 down by using 2 packs. one pack should get, and it would still be pretty big with 12.5-inch blocks. So I'm making 2 piles again, just to separate the color. When I'm sewing, it will blend through, because these I'm just going to strip piece. They're so pretty. You guys see? They're so pretty. I'll leave it so you can see how pretty. Yeah, Selma Blair has it, yes. She was diagnosed last year. I've had it since 2000, and well, probably before that. I was diagnosed in 2000. I've had it since before, and so that's 19 years of this shit, and it's only gotten worse. In the beginning, it wasn't bad at all. In the beginning, I had just little issues, and now it's always issues. It's really horrible. Nothing but problems. Yes, Michelle, did you not hear me say that it will be 102.5 by 117 is how big this will be? But you know me, I like big, huge, king size quilts. I like, because I have more space to do fun quilting. That's why. Plus, more people have king size beds, so it would probably be easier to sell a king size over a lap or twin. Just uses way more fabric. After I press these, I'm gonna cut this into 3-inch strips just by cutting these in half, and then and I'll probably just get off here for now and just resume for Sew Sunday later today's video. Usually only which could fit our design was, which is one that's certain types. One she could fit in some curtain type things. Oh, I just make I prefer to make what I can fit on my frame. If I can fit 120 inches, then I'll make as close to that as possible. As long as I have the fabric for it, because it's hard to get the backing for it, because I try to think, well, 108 is the biggest backing they sell, and you don't want to have to piece 108. So as long as I make it under that. This looks like shamrock. I don't know if you could see. It's cute. It looks like shamrocks. This one, look at this. It's like shells, and then it looks like a butterfly, and then it looks like somebody just took their hand and went, these, see, it looks like a handprint. I don't have a king Michelle. That's just the size that's more popular. And well, I like big quilts. I like big quilts, and I cannot lie. Especially in boutiques. Yeah, I'm silly, huh? So I do have to say, with anybody that does things by the roll, if you want more accuracy when making things, a tip from me, press the rolls. Jelly rolls, depending on your pattern or block that you're doing, would depend on whether you should press a jelly roll. But honestly, I mostly press, especially in my middle of the night projects, because it helps with accuracy. And the more accurate, the better everything lays. You get what I mean? So that's a tip. This will be a sale one. I don't have a king bed. I have a queen. So it will be a sale one. Yes, a tip from me. And I can show you why. I mean, just look at how funky these are. They're, I mean, you don't want to cut in that funkiness, like, I don't know, just, and then here. Two examples. Okay, so especially boutiques, because they hold when they're creased. So this is a boutique jelly roll, and I don't know if you can tell, but there's a lot of wrinkles and folds. See, like, and it's now permanently there, and it's not going to come out unless you press it. Here is a regular jelly roll, a regular cottons. See how they're a lot flatter, but they still get caught up in there, especially the ones that are shrink wrapped into a wrapper. They get all like funky and stuff. They try to keep them nice, but it doesn't always stay. That's why I personally suggest pressing them before making accurate cuts for specific patterns. So just a good tip to press them. And then here, I'll show you from these. These are the batik rolls. See how, look at that. You don't want to cut from that. You definitely want to press these pieces. I mean, look, that's even folded backwards the wrong way. So it's best to press before cutting. Yes, very, very true. Pressing is always better. So even if it takes an extra 30 minutes, just do it. I mean, obviously it's taking me a while because I'm chit-chatting, but on a norm, I'm usually put it over there, put it over there. Sometimes I pull that crease out in the fold first, then line up and make sure that it's on correctly. and not shifting. We want all our strips to come out the same size. And I need 3-inch, so that way, oops, see, I creased that fold. Crease, get that out. Aha, crease no more. What are all of you doing? Anybody sewing? Michelle, are you sewing? Because you starch iron on the fabrics before cutting. Yeah, I don't starch these only if I'm making like log cabin. I gotta make sure to stay quiet. I keep thinking it's day and I can get loud. When I do log cabin, I always starch because I chain piece the whole project and I like it flat. And then some other blocks I've done, I've starched the whole project prior to cutting. But batiks don't really need to be starched. That's another tip. They're really stiff already, fabric wise. So they really don't need to be starched. I mean, unless you really want to, but the batiks hold their shape really well. Okay. Can't so talk to me at the same time. You're not a multitasker. I know I'm having issues ironing and chatting with you guys. Just right now though. No, normally I don't have a problem. I'm probably not gonna sew with the baby being asleep. Scott usually doesn't wake up when I sew in here when everybody goes to bed. Sometimes he does. Depends on what I'm sewing and if I'm speed sewing over and over again. Okay, so these are going to be subcut to in half to 3-inch strips. And there should be plenty, like I need 560 squares. But I'm pretty sure there will be enough. And leftover 4 patches, leftover 4 patches and half square triangles can also go on the back in like a cool back of the quilt. Okay, so now to cut these in half. And then I will get off of here. Tuna and crackers. Oh, don't get me started. My iron is holy shit. 1/4 inch. No, let's see. Hold on. I'm pretty sure it's 1/2 inch plywood. Let me turn this so you can see. My ironing board is 1/2 inch plywood. It's really big. It's 64.5 inches long. And 26 inches wide. 64 long, 24 wide. And it's half inch thick. Let me look one more time. Yeah. Half inch plywood with a lot of cotton batting. There's a video down in the videos somewhere last year of me making it in the garage, and then it's covered with a thick, heavy cotton sheet on top, and then it's stapled down. My husband helped me make it, and then that's what we made a video, which is in my videos. Just type in ironing board or recovering ironing board or something like that. I don't remember exactly what I named it. It's an old video and it's kind of blurry. Okay, let's move this. Move this. And split all these in half. All right, I'm just going to keep the camera up. And I'm going to just do 3 at a time. 1 up in between these lines, just like so. And we're going to cut these directly in half. You know what's really weird is the selvage was pre-cut off of these strips. The last time I did these rolls, the selvage was still on them. So the company that does these went ahead and got rid of the selvage on all of the strips. How nice, right? Okay, so we're just going to do 3 at a time. And I'm just going to go directly in half. 3 inch. And I'm going to be very, very careful and measure twice because I don't want to mess up. 3 inch, 3 inch. And we're going to make sure there's 3 inches on the other side. And there it is. Slide it up. There it is. Cut all in half. 3, 3, 3, and 3. Okay, I measured more than twice. Okay. So now, just going to stack all of them out of the way, like so. Lozenge or spray help? No. No. The only thing that helps is drinking frozen water or freezing my throat with an ice pack, but it only lasts for like 15 minutes. Then it's back to this whole problem again. So I don't even bother because when I'm alone at night, I'm really not talking to anybody, if that makes any sense. It's typing usually, not voice. So I really don't need anything for it, you know. Just lining these up and cutting. So 3 inch strips for mine. If you're using the 5 inch roll, that would be 2.5. I'm going to go ahead and stack the other ones where you can't see what I'm doing. So I'm cutting that a larger one. and a small. I don't usually use both, but because these are already 6 inches, I want to be 100% sure that I'm 100% in half. You know, I don't want to mess up at all. I want to make sure it's correct. I don't want nothing being the wrong size, and I definitely do not want to have to trim all the blocks with all the work that I'm already going to have to do after I build the blocks and trim and resew and trim, creating 4 patches, you know. Okay. Oh, I still have one more stack after this. All right. So let me get this going and done, and then get on there. Okay. Let's cut this one first. 3-inch, 3-inch. Okay. 3-inch, 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 3-inch. Take second ruler. Make sure 3-inch, 3-inch. Stay. 3, and 3. All right. Lay that on there. Check again. Check again. Check again. Whew. No. Don't go right there. Oh, okay. Stay. This is, whew, 3-inch strips. One more right here, and then one more stack. Never ruler. Talk to you. Talk TV. Chicks. Diane. Funny. I don't do that. I do talk to Michelle off camera a lot at night. Obviously, most of you know that about us and our friendship. And I do talk to Diane as well as Teresa, and whoever else wants to chat, you're more than welcome to chat with me on one at night or during the day. Okay, stay. Stay. Okay, look at that. 3-inch. All right. Let's do that one more time. And then I'll be done for now. Okay. Here we go. Whew. This quilt has already shown to be a lot of work. But it's going to be beautiful. I just see it in my head. Beautiful, beautiful. We're going to do this in 4 stack. You know what? Another thing about batiks versus regular cotton fabrics, these seem to cut nicer. They may fray on the edges really easily, but they cut so much nicer. It's weird. They just like slice easier. If that makes any sense. They just slice nice. Ready? There. There. Right there. Stay. This one is almost perfect. First try. Okay. Like X cross so the Google. I'm gonna make them I don't know how to draw it. Put stay. One this way, the next one this way, the next one. Yeah, like they'll all come together at an end solid. So yeah, like an X. That way it forms a Irish chain down both sides throughout the quilt. All right. Let's just lay these here already. Get this show on the road. I didn't see one in boutiques, but I'm sure if we Google Jacob's ladder in boutiques, we can see like what it would possibly look like. Okay. Perfect. Okay, look, next. Irish ladder, exactly like that. I've already done Irish chain, so that was like a cinch. That was probably the simplest quilt I have ever made. Of all, besides strip piecing, Irish chain went together. Whoop, easy. Justin actually owns one, the Irish chain quilt that I did. Oh wait, that's not correct. Let's try that again. Right there, there, there. This is an off kind of one. Dang it. Dang it. Three, three, three. Stay right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. Okay. Yeah. This one's pushing it. These were not cut correctly. Okay, that's good enough. All right. So far, my waist so far for to make a whatever with, and so far my 6-inch squares. So 6-inch squares, then my 3-inch strips, and now I have to still cut another 3.5 yards of black, which is using a whole bolt already. Bam, just like that. Anyway, okay, so that's ready for me, and that's done. Okay, guys. Hi, Sonia. Someone told me it would be easier. Question for on. I have a quilt panel, added borders, and going to quilt around them. And we use yarn and the panel itself. Never did this kind of needle bloody. Yeah, I can't answer that because I've never tied a quilt. So hopefully someone here would know. Okay, so these are out of my way, and my blacks will be subcut into 6-inch squares, and then another 3.5 yards for my 3-inch strips. And then today, I will start strip piecing these to a 3-inch to a 3-inch black, and then we'll see how fast that goes, right? And then these to a 6-inch, making a diagonal line, sewing 1/4 inch on each side is what I will be doing. They should come out 5.5, and these should come out 5.5 inch 4 patches. So that's that. And if anybody else has anything, use DMC floss. All right. So if you didn't get your answer here, Sonia, ask in the group. There's probably more ladies. Michelle has tied quilts though, so she should be able to help or whatever. But if you don't get your answer, don't forget to go to the group in the description below. Join that if you are subscribed to my channel so that we can talk amongst each other, ask questions, show off your projects and quilts, and see still shots of the things I make here. So I'm going to get off here, guys, and I hope that later this issue is gone, the shivering. If it's not, you just have to bear with me, but it's mainly going to be sewing later, so I might not have to talk as much. Other than that, I hope you guys get some sleep, and I will see you guys 5:36 somewhere p.m. later. Today is now Sunday, so late afternoon. And that's it. So bye for now, guys. Thanks for coming and chatting with me. It's fun. Don't forget to like, and I'll see you guys. Bye.